Okie dokie. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Hi. So, we have sorted all of the bulk. Last night, I managed to... last night I managed to finish sorting through the remaining bulk boxes that I had. And so we get to just finally look through my cards to see what I have and try to find these remaining Pokemon. Good morning, Pink. How you doing? How you doing? Thing is, it's been a bit since I've done this, so it's gonna be a little hard to remember exactly what I need because I just don't have the I don't have the memory anymore. But it's okay. We'll just sort everything through by dex and then or by number, and we'll remember again. I'll just have to go through the National Dex Binder Excel sheet that I have and go through by generation, and we'll see what we need. Double Bayleaf? What the? I know very little about Pokemon cards. I just collect my favorite Pokemon ones. Nice. Species collection hunter. We got a couple of those started. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna start a new one. I have too many, but I want to do a Heracross one. So I'm gonna be pulling off to the side any Heracross that I see as well. Gen 1. Beedrill, Nidoking, Victreebel, and Pinsir. Alrighty. And then Gen 2, we need Meganium, Typhlosion, Politoed, Espeon, Kingdra, Hitmontop, Smoochum, Elekid, Magby, Ho-Oh, and Celebi. So I don't need any of these. It's a cool Blissey, though. Fourth gen, I don't need a Combee. Fourth gen, we need Empoleon, Staraptor, Budew, Patchy, Ambipom, Honchkrow, Chingling, Bonsly, Munchlax, Toxicroak, Rhyperior, Mamoswine, Porygon, Frostlass, Mesprit, Dialga, and Arceus. So I don't need any of... Oh, these are 5th gen, but I'm pretty sure I don't need any of these 5th gen either. Musharna, Conkeldurr, Scolipede, Sigilyph, Caracosta, Archeops, Sawsbuck, Amoonguss, Ferrothorn, Haxorus, Cobalion, Terrakion, Thundurus, Zekrom, and Malwetta. Yeah, I didn't need any of those. Go-Go, pretty sure I don't need. 673. Also, big update from Infinity Nikki just dropped. What is that?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that the anime gacha gun game? Collect Love Disc and Bolton. They are my favorites. Nice. That's awesome. So I'm okay. Hope you're well today. I am. I wanted to sleep in a lot more. Not gonna lie. Need the picky pack. I wanted to sleep in more, I'm gonna be honest, but I also know that I want to do my collection stuff. So I know I want to get this done. I'm like, I'll get up. I want to get this done, so let's wake up. Good morning, Mitchie. Infinity Nikki is the gacha dress-up game. Dress-up? I don't think I've seen this one then. Yeah, I have not seen this game before. Gotcha. Gotcha games. Oh, how funny gotcha games are. Alrighty. So the other things that we're looking for are Yukamori, Asaka Ida, and Sachiko Adachi. But I believe I did already grab most of these, so I don't think I'm gonna need any of these. The hardest part of this stuff is like just remembering everything, man. There's too many different things. Okay, so I do have the grubbin already, so I don't need the grubbin. Just getting a little refresher on all the things that I have. Okay. If you haven't seen gotchas or up to date, you look forward to Anana. No, I've finally figured out I just don't care about gotchas anymore. Like, I can't be bothered to stay up to date with the millions of different gotchas. If you enjoy gotchas, that is awesome. I'm glad you find enjoyment in gotchas, but they're just not for me, man. I mean, my favorite gotcha has to be Wuthering Waves, but I just don't like the grindiness of them. I've come to find that in my current state of life, I just can't, I don't have the time to spend on like grindy games. Just because it's like, I don't know, I feel like I could be doing stuff like this. Or I could be grinding a skill. Or I could be... What else could I be? I could be... I can't remember. Spritzy... 6th gen. Spritzy is 6th gen. Could be grinding a skill. I could be playing like another story game that is completely fleshed out and I don't have to wait for updates. I think that's the biggest part. Is... and like... That's why I dropped my favorite gacha game. I just get bored of waiting for... I get bored of waiting for the next update. No matter how much I like the game. Like, even Wuthering Waves, I was like, okay, I'm not going to drop this game. I'm going to keep playing this game. And it's going to be sick. I'll stay up to date with it. And then I get bored of waiting for the next update. And I just lose... I lose the will to play. But, you know, some people can wait. I can't. I cannot. I can't do it anymore, guys. Boss of Floor... Are you 7th gen? Is Ghost of War 7th gen or 8th gen? I think 8th gen. I think that's Sword Shield era. A cool Ghastly card. Yeah, I dropped Genshin and Honkai entirely, so I only do Nikki. Yeah. I think the thing for me is, like, my brain is like, oh, video game, play video game all time. You know, in the most simplistic form of things. My brain is like, oh, video game, play game, have fun all time, can play game forever. But, I mean, realistically, gacha games aren't meant to be played forever. They're meant to be played in spurts. So you can have something to play. During downtimes, right? Just play like 15 minutes a day. Type shit. But I can't. I can't. My brain says play all time. Oh, man. My brain wants game full time. Gacha's not meant to play game full time, but my brain says yes, play game all time. For me, it's about the story part of the game. If it's hard to follow or they keep spitting out lore jargon, I kind of have to drop it. Waiting for the next patch is no issue for me. Yeah, I don't know. No matter how much I like a thing, if it takes like 2 months, I'm just like, But I mean, if you can wait, man, more power to you. More power to you. I mean, I guess if you think about it, right? Pokemon is just a gacha. Right? You play the game. You go through routes. Each route is a new gacha. You don't know which Pokemon you're going to get. And then what? And then you play through the game, beat the game. It's just what Pokemon gets like a massive update every year or two. So you have to wait a year or two for it to get the massive update. Massive update being just a new game. So I mean, really, it's just a gacha. Everything actually is just a gacha. Art, if you're doing art is just a gacha. You never know what your drawing is gonna turn out until you draw it, right? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But you don't know until you draw. That's a gacha. Everything is just gacha. Waking up in the morning, gacha. Is it gonna be a good day? Bad day? Don't know. Until you wake up the next day. It's all gacha. Everything is gacha. I'm pretty sure I have all these mons. It's all gacha. Also, I saw this on Facebook Marketplace. Someone was selling a sealed Legendary Warriors Premium Collection for $70. Not sure if it's a good deal, but Legendary Warriors Premium? What is that? Legendary Warriors Premium Collection. Oh, holy what the? Wait, no. I mean, if it's $5 a pack, then yeah, I would say that's a good deal. Because it's 14 packs. Yeah, I mean, even at MSRP, right? Let's see. Packs being $4.50. So you're essentially paying $7 for the promos and the jumbo card. I mean, the promos are definitely not worth $7, but I mean, if you just value the packs at $5 each, I mean, There's a lot of packs here that you're not getting at $5 retail. I would fucking do it. I would do it. That's so good. I would do it. I'll pick it up later in May. Nice. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid deal. If you're into like pack opening stuff. If you're into opening for packs, I'll always say that it's better to just buy the cards that you want rather than ripping packs. Because ripping packs, you're never guaranteed to hit, right? You could buy that entire box, and there could be no hits. You could be super unlucky and get nothing. That's just the name of the game. Gotchas, you know? Pokemon TCG, just a gotcha. It's literally all gotcha. All right, I have all these. But if you enjoy pack opening, then you're just buying into the experience, which is always a good experience if you're into that, which I very much am. That's why I was like, okay, you know what? I don't know that I want 3 of the Charizard things. And when they restocked the Target one, I was like, you know what? Fine, I'll buy one. And then we got some cool hits. We obviously didn't make our money back, but cool hits regardless. Where are they? Here they are. Got some cool hits regardless. Whoops. This way. We got the Mian Xiao and the Relicanth. About $8 each, so 16. So we essentially lost what, $34? And then I don't know if I ever showed this one off, but a couple weeks back we managed to find some Journey Together at Walmart. It was 5 packs per customer. There was enough for my wife and I to both get 5, but we only bought 4 total. And unfortunately, like, I really wish this was better condition. This came out the pack with damage to the card right up there. I was really bummed out about that. I wanted to send it to get graded. It is also kind of top heavy compared to the bottom. The bottom is a little thin, but I still would have sent it in just to see. Oh, whoops. These cards right here, this stack is from my wife's pack battle, and yeah, from my wife and I's pack battle. These are all the Pokemon that we hit that I need to add to my binder, so that was pretty cool. We got a lot of mons to add from that. I still think that Charizard card holder statue is sick. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, if you got it at the $50 price, then yeah, you pretty much bought packs at MSRP and paid for a $5 statue, which I think is amazing. I think that's great value. But you know what's wild to me? Target is scalping. They're not scalping, but they're raising prices to scalper prices. It's actually ridiculous. There's, I forget, I think it's the Paldean Fates bundle packs on their site, sold by them. They've raised the price to like $60. Like, there's no way you guys are scalping prices. You guys are the retailers. You guys get this shit in bulk from Pokemon. Like, how are you guys scalping? That makes no sense. Yeah, it's kind of dog shit. So there's a lot of product. I think they also changed their prismatic pricing of some prismatic product. It's like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Since I don't know anything about cards, I have about 300 I don't want, and I don't know what to do with them. That is a good question. Because there is value in a lot of Pokemon cards. You just have to know what you're looking at. My recommendation, if you care to find the value of your cards and try to get money out of your hobby, I would recommend what I do, which is, and I realize I haven't been doing it. So I set everything, or I sort everything out by set. So that's like the little symbols down here, the bottom left, or the acronyms. Now they have acronyms, which in my opinion is way better, just because there's so many symbols that like look similar, and that is super annoying. But the reason why I say like sorting them out by set is easier is because then, for example, where this Blissey came from is Rebel Clash. So I'll look up Rebel Clash or Pokemon Rebel Clash price guide. And what that will do is it'll bring up a TCG player link in one of the search results. And then I'll literally just sort the price guide by price. And I'll see, did I have anything in that set that was worth like $1 or more? If it was worth $1 or more, then I'll go ahead and take whatever I found, and I'll put that to the side to add to my trade binder. In your case, you could take it to like a card shop that's in your area. If you don't want to, you know, I have a couple people I know that sell cards, so I would just take it to them, because having them sell my card will... Oh, that wasn't even Rebel Clash. That was Lost Thunder. Whoops. See, that's what I'm saying. There's too many sets that look the same. Rebel Clash and Lost Thunder literally look like the same set symbol, but they're different. So let me go back. Let me double check Lost Thunder. Let me see if that Blissey's worth anything. But yeah, I have a couple people that I know that sell cards, so I can give my card to them and I can say, hey, can you list this card on TCG Player for this amount? And they'll do it. And then if it sells, it sells. Or, like I said, I can add it to my trade binder. And the next time I go out to a big event, I can have like my dollar binder loaded with a bunch of cards. Or I could have a bunch of, or I could have like a bunch of like $2 ups in a binder or whatever. And I could, you know, make my cards into other cards by trading. It can definitely be a lot. It can definitely be a lot. Or you can find somebody that is willing to just buy your collection. There's also another person I found that says they're selling Journey Together booster bundle for 37, but also 15 single boosters of Journey Together for 6 each, or 575 if you buy all blisters. Were told us that 86.25. Wanted to ask someone about this too. Journey Together is the newest set. I believe they mentioned reprinting it more. I think if you frequent your Pokemon vending machines, I don't think you'll have to worry about it, man. I think if you can frequent your Pokemon vending machines, find out when they usually do their restocks. Usually, I think it swaps between 2 different days. I think it's like Sundays and Wednesdays or Thursdays, but it might be different for your area. So my suggestion, find out when they restock. And just try to go on restock day, because there is a limit to what people can buy now, as long as they're not like unplugging the machine and doing all the scummy shit. You should be able to find stuff. Did I have a Gengar? I don't think I did. Gengar is a oh no, it's a rare, so it would have been in a sleeve if I had it. There's a Mew in this set. I don't have the Mew. There's a Greninja in this set. Don't have the Greninja. Didn't have any trainers. Cleffa. I had Clefairies. I don't think I saw Cleffa. Cleffa's an uncommon in this set that's worth $3. It's always worth to go through some of this stuff. But yeah, another thing you could do, yeah, you could go to, you could just list your stuff online. You could list like the whole bundle of 300 for a certain amount of money. Spiritomb? I don't think I saw a Spiritomb. And no Arcanine. Alright, we're good. I don't think there's any cards here that are going to be worth anything. Alrighty. And then we've got Unified Minds. I also collect the Palmot line. Nice. You got quite a few species that you're hunting. I gotta Dad, if you're in here. If you're not, then I'll just talk about it. But if you're in here, we gotta look at all the Pokemon. We gotta pick out your favorite Pokemon. That way you can start collecting a Pokemon too. Oh, you've got all the love discs? Nice. Do you have do you just have one of each, or do you have like, I forgot to ping Discord that we're live, whoopsies. Do you have one of each, or do you also have like the normal version and the reverse holo? I'm pretty sure I need the Salazzle. $758. Yeah, Salazzle, nice. And I'm pretty sure I don't need any of these. Slackoth, I'm pretty sure I've got. I need to just like copy the Pokemon names, because it's a lot less things that I need. So we need the Beedrill, Victory Bell, Pinsir. Where's... Oh, Nidoking. I was like, I thought I needed 4. There we go. I actually drove to the vending machine in my city and managed to snag that 151. Yeah, that's amazing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like if you're willing to go out to vending machines, I feel like you should be good. I feel like you don't need to buy the newest set at almost $2 above MSRP. I think you can save your money. the one thing that I dislike, right? Is all these people that are buying shit to resell when it's like I get it, you want to make money, but it just sucks for people that actually want to rip open the product. Or, I mean, I'm gonna be one of the people that say it, but I think sealed collections are cool. I think keeping stuff sealed for collection purposes, I think is pretty sick. I think it's just like it's like almost like a piece of history that's getting like immortalized in a way. And like just the mystery of like what could be inside this box and nobody will ever know kind of thing is kind of cool to me. I don't have a sealed collection. I don't plan on having a sealed collection. But whenever I see sealed collections, I'm like, damn, that's sick. Now, I will say there is another thing, like I have a different opinion on it though. I think if you have more than one of a sealed product, that's a little cringe. Like you don't need three of a sealed thing. Of the same thing, right? Like at that point, why? At that point you're just holding on to resell. Guaranteed. Which, like, I get it. It feeds the hobby, so I understand. I get why people do it. I just wish it wasn't a thing, but I understand it. And I understand that people are gonna do it. But so the main part that I dislike is like there's all this new product, right? That's coming out. Scalpers are buying the shit out of it. The product isn't truly scarce. Not like, you know, Diamond and Pearl era, EX era, Wizards of the Coast era, Black and White era, like all that stuff. All that stuff is a true scarcity because they're never reprinting that stuff, right? That stuff is staying gone forever. So like when people upprice the shit out of like ultra modern stuff, it's like, really, man? You bought this shit for $4.50. Let's include tax. You probably bought it for like $5, and you want to charge me $6? Fuck out of here. You want to charge me $8? Get the hell out of here, you fucking jokester, you clown. But that's why I say, okay, especially in those cases, if there's one card you're looking from a set, just buy the card, because you're gonna have troubles getting the cards that you want, you know. All right, so I think all of these cards are cards that I have. I don't see any of these names, so we're good on this pile. Oh no! Hi, Dad. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't like ultra modern resell schemes. Ultra modern resell scheme sucks. I don't know how I would feel like if you buy it, right? And don't try to, I don't know, man. It's so weird, because like I understand people want to profit off the hobby. So it's like, actually, is this even the set that yeah, this is the set. So it's hard. Like I said, the vintage stuff makes sense as to why it's expensive. It's expensive because it's no longer in rotation. But like this new stuff, like for example, the newest Team Rocket set, people are trying to like sell it for like, when it first dropped, People were trying to sell it for triple the fucking price. What the fuck do you mean triple the price, bro? Pokemon's just gonna sell more of it. I don't know. Did I put this Pikachu aside for my cousin? It's like an insta flip. But then the thing is, so it happened with Journeys together, right? People bought the fuck out of Journey together, tried to resell it for triple the price, and then Pokemon's like, hey, we're reprinting this set, by the way. And then all the resellers went from triple the price to panic selling at like 10 bucks, 15 bucks above MSRP. It's like, you see? There's no reason to buy ultra modern stuff at like inflated prices. Because it's gonna get reprinted. So yeah, my opinion is vintage reselling. I understand the like prices. Ultra modern reselling, you're a clown. You're a buffoon. Stop it. Stop it. Let kids buy. That's the other thing, right? Is like kids are not kids are not paying those prices. You're robbing kids of the experience of like going to the store, getting packs with their friends, with their family, and you're robbing them the experience of ripping into their favorite cards. And I don't know, but who knows the future effect of the hobby, or how it affects the future of the hobby, because now there's not kids that are ripping into hundreds of packs and getting to experience, you know, that. They're not going to be able to experience opening a pack or opening like into a chase card because they can't find any. Oh wow, actually Misty's water command regular like this is 157, so that's going into my dollar binder. Nice. Dad, did you hear the part where I said I'm gonna sit you down and we're gonna look at all of the we're gonna look at all the Pokemon? You're gonna pick your favorite. We're gonna start a species collection for you. My dad is currently working on a very, very awesome collection. He's got 2. Oh, that's why I said oh no. Oh, okay. I thought you said oh no because I was going on a rant. But yeah, he's working on a couple collections, but I think the one that's like really awesome is reverse holo legendary collection. I'm really excited to see that as a complete. Reverse legendary. That's insane. I remember when we first cracked into those binders and I saw that collection, I was like, holy. Can I have it? Can I have your collection? But yeah, no, his collection's insanity. What are you working on now? You're working on first edition, like the first 3 sets, first edition. Non-holos, I think you said, right? And then you're doing expedition, reverse holo, and regular. You've got a lot of collections, and I'm over here trying to add another one to your to your list. I'm definitely a good influence on my dad. He's got so many like really cool vintage stuff. Super grateful that you passed on those second sets to me. Everybody say thanks, Dad. Dude, I don't know why. Okay, this had to have been like a blister promo, right? This was like a blister promo for this set. Look at all the applins. Why does he have so many applins? An applin a day keeps the doctor away, I guess. Okay, so this is Rebel Clash. Thanks, Dad. All right. I don't think there's any items. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bop. 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 Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, it's a Kamiya art. Ooh, Heracross. Okay. I don't know how to sort this stuff. There's too much stuff to sort. There's too much. Scissors $1. Nice. The reverse Scizor is 1 buckaroon. Everything else is not worth. Okay, so the Grimmsnarl and the other guy are not worth. I have to drop some items over for show and tell on your stream. Yeah, that'd be fun. I think the way I engage with cards is like, I have species collections, but I also display them with item cards I think go with them. That's actually really cool. You're like dripping them out with items. That's pretty sick. I like that. That seems like a cool idea. Yeah, Expedition, regular, and reverse holo. Okay, so these are done. I have too many. It's too much. Too much stuff. If anybody is wondering why I'm putting like the Galarian versions not into the 8th gen pile, it's because dex wise they still have their original dex number, not like a new one for being in, like having a new version in the new whatever. So that is why. Scyther's also another really cool one. But I think I've just found a lot of Heracross arts that I really, really enjoy. But these two were, I don't know. I feel like I had some really weird favorites. But like as I go through cards and see all the arts, I'm like remembering that some of these Pokemon were actually favorites at a point. Okay, so these are all no's. I don't need the Corsola. I know I have the shiny for sure. Don't need these. I don't need these. I need a Conkeldurr, a Seismitoad, Musharna, Scolipede, Sawsbuck, Amoonguss, Haxorus, blah blah blah. Okay, so I don't need any of these. Yeah, I need a... I can't wait to just finally get binders so I could start putting like the species that I have set aside and the like artist collection, so I could actually properly show you guys some of this stuff. I know that I'll be getting a couple binders soon They're the 4 pocket binders. So when I get those, we'll be able to. Okay, I did grab the Wallaby. There's one right there. We'll have like 2 of our artist collection in binders, but I really want to get the Vault X binders. I think they're very nice binders. So I'm just waiting for those to get restocked so I can buy them. But I've got 2 4 pockets from Vault X. Managed to find those at MSRP. And they should get here on Thursday. So okay, I really don't need a lot from this. These are all no's. Okay. I took photos of my binder so I could put them in the Discord if there's a good place for photos to go. There should be a media tab. You can put it in media. One of these days, I'm gonna revamp the Discord, but for now, the media tab is good. All right, so we've got some stuff here. So, do I have any more trainers, or is this it for trainers? Okay. What set is this? Darkness Ablaze. Yeah, the main reason why it's important for me to check just like value of these cards and stuff is again because it's nice to just be able to reinvest in the hobby. Like if I have this stuff, then and if it goes for something and I can use it to get like another card that I want, I think that's cool. I think that's pretty cool. So looks like Galiciopod is the only true like hollow I have. The others are all reverse. But it doesn't look like any of these reverses are worth anything. Even the Galiciopod reverse isn't worth much and actually drops in price. So these are all. Do I need any of these? I might. Do I not need the Galiciopod? 768, 7th gen. I do. Nice. I don't need the Ariados. I don't think I need the Vibrava either. Because I need the Flygon. So I don't need this. Carablast I don't need. Poltegeist? 8th gen, right? 885. 855. Poltegeist? No. Okay, so these are no's. Sent a bunch. All right, we'll take a look in a second after I finish. Did I? Ugh. Bon Sweet. I think I grabbed a Bon Sweet before. No? I did. Okay. I was gonna be surprised. I was like, I was pretty good about pulling out the Yukimori cards as I came across them. Skarmory, oh my gosh, Skarmory was another big favorite when I was like a little one running around. Skarmory's so cool, no? Alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh my, there actually is quite a bit. Okay. Nice. Nice. Let's see. Window capture. Discord. Actually, give me a second. I'm gonna do Studio mode real quick. Change this to the Discord. I just want to edit it real quick. I'll just cut it off like this. Cut it off. Wait, what the? Huh? Okay, hold on. Reset transform. There we go. I think it should be fine like this. Okay. Does that look fine? Because when I click into it... Okay. Let's go ahead and do it like this so we can have it like kind of bigger. Boom. Okay, perfect. Oh, so you even got like some stickers. Or what are these? Are these stickers? Fresh water set. I like that. Nice. You even got some Japanese stuff in here too. That's sick. These are cool. I didn't know they made like 3rd gen. Are these from Tops too? I didn't even know they made like 3rd gen top like cards. Tanamo. Oh, you've got the reverse crochet. I need that. Gimme. That's one card that I'm also hunting for. Oh, you got the Alamamola up in there too. Oh, you got some friends. You got some Feebas. Nice. Oh, this one down here is really cool. The energy foil background, that is sick. That's real cool. You got the... It was so weird, the era where they did... Oh, actually, I guess I can't have it like this. I have to have it a little bit more because it's cutting off some of the card. When they did reverse foils like this with the stamp, it was kind of interesting. It was kind of weird. So it's like almost like a diamond shape where you have like the cameos, it looks like, because you got the Bruxious up here, Pokestop, Egg Incubator, and then what is this down here? Oh, it's like a transparent card. Pokemon Advanced. And this is your Boltund page. Nice. Got the Furfro chilling. The Luxio. Yamper. Got some electric mons. Ooh, the Dracozolt. I don't know that I have this shiny. That's a card that I'm hunting for too. These ones are so cute. This middle row I really like. That's so cute. Oh, this is every version of them in this set? What is this, Evolving Skies? That's pretty cool. Starters! Dude, Charmander is so cute. I almost want to start a Charmander set because of how cute the Charmander art is. Charmander has such cute art. But I'm like, nah, dude, so many people collect that mon that it's just going to be expensive and too hard. Pikachu's! Dude, the Morpeko art, there's several Morpeko art where like there's just a bunch of Pokemon in them. That would be a fun collection. Oh, you got the McDonald's promo. Nice. This is a cool one. This Pikachu with the hat. I like that. Beach Day. Oh, I love that theme. That is such a cute theme. I want to do stuff like this, where I do thematic pages. I think stuff like that is super cute. And friends. Ooh, the Xerneas looks sick. Oh, the Rolls! The Rolls! Nice! I also love the egg incubators next to the Chansey. I like this. That is so cool. I love seeing people's collections because, like, everybody collects differently in a way. Like, everybody has their own way of collecting. I think this is the first time I've seen something like this where it's like items in the collection, and it's so neat seeing like what you chose and why. I also like this placement of the Altarias. I don't know if it was intentional, but it almost looks like they're pointing to the middle card because of the way that like their faces, the neck is like pointing. That's really cool. Good collection, good collection. Love to see it. I'm excited to do stuff like that, where it's like you've got your own theme and stuff. Your own way of collecting. Thank you for sharing that. Really cool, really cool. Really cool to see the collection. Thank you for looking. I did put a lot of time into it. Yeah, it's so cool. Like I said, it's always exciting to see how people collect, how people like set up their binders and stuff. It's so neat. That's probably like the most exciting part to me about getting into this hobby is finding other people that collect and seeing how they collect, because I don't know, it's just so interesting to me. I'm a bit insecure about weird collecting, so it's nice people like to see it. Nah, never feel insecure. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like in the Pokemon community, collecting community, everything that I've seen, a lot of people are super nice. It seems to be a very welcoming space to me. I've yet to see any bad, but I'm sure there's bad in some corner, right? But I think your collection is cool. Like I said, there's definitely, you can definitely tell there's intention with certain things. Like you said, you picked out, you know, items that fit the Pokemon. I think you did a really good job of doing that. But I also like the placement of how you had your cards. How like cameos for certain pages, like I said, it looked like to be in that diamond shape where like it was like the item cards or the Pokemon that weren't necessarily of that. Like for like the Love Disc page, I think you had like the Amamomola up here, the two Feebas. I can't remember what you had down here. But then you had like Love Discs. So it's like, I don't know. It was cool. It was cool to me. I don't know, me. Ooh, there's a nice crease in this card. I thought it was so smart when I put a fossil card with the Dragazolts. Wait, I completely missed that. Hold on. Oh, the bottom right, yeah. Holy, I can't believe I missed that. But yeah, that one also has like a cross pattern where it's like the corners are the cameos. Yeah. Good job, A+. And we give the collection an A+. Alright, so these are mons that I don't need. I don't think I need a Toxel or this line at all. It's so hard to remember, man. Now it's like where it was, I think it was just easier when I did it consecutively. Oh, and I do have the Dracozolt shiny. The only Zolt that I don't have shiny is Arctizolt. Arctizolt is the shiny that I still need. Okay. Next set, I think this is Champions. I need to pull this one aside. Because I need to see if my cousin has... He has a few species collections. He's got Pikachu, Scrafty, Swinub, Meowth. Meowth is another. So I try to make sure to pull those to the side for him. Pass him over. It's already been an hour? Wow. Time flies. Pretty sure this is Champion's Path. I keep forgetting, man. Every time I don't know why I make coffee if I'm not going to drink it. Marnie, or just a Marnie Hollow. Oh, it's 50 cents. This set does not sell well, it looks like. Never mind. I didn't realize how low. There's not much here that in this set that's worth like $1 or more. It's all like the V's and like the chase cards. Okay. Well, let's see if there's anything I need. Hatterene or Center Scorch? Do I need either of those? 858, 851. Nope, and nope. Okay. Zygarde? Nope. Pretty sure I have a Scrafty. 560. Yeah, we have like a Dark Explorer's Scrafty. Okay. So these are all no's. Okay. We have a couple other reverse hollows that weren't sleeved, looks like. Linoon. I need a Linoon. I know that for sure. 3rd gen Linoon. Yep. Do I think I have Nickit. Yeah, I have it. Okay. Weedle I've already pulled to the side for my art collection. Sharpedo I have. Purloin? I have Purloin, right? 509. I'd be surprised if I didn't. Yeah, I got that. I got that thing. I got that thing. Victini? Yeah, we got. Okay. Malamar. 687. We do. We've got one. Okay. Dude, this Machoke. This Machoke's crazy. Machoke arts are so wild to me. Every Machoke art I've seen recently, it's like, that's a man. That's just a man, bro. That's literally just a man. 850. Okay, I have the Sizzly Pea. What was the other one that was? For some reason, the Roly Coly. Okay, we've got all those. I don't know why. Those cards were just jumping out at me for some reason. Literally a full-on man. Actually, it's just so weird to me. It's just a man. It's just straight up a guy. Okay. I think maybe the Electros. 604? Nah, we've got one. Okay. Oh. Did they change their artist tag? Kires Aki? No. Okay, actually just is a different artist. Okay. I thought this was a different artist because it looked like a different, because they have, so this artist has a little bit of a similar art style sometimes to a different artist that I want to look at to collect. And this art reminded me of it. But it just so happens that one did a Vaporeon for one set and then the other did a Vaporeon in a similar style for another set. Okay, so I don't need that card. Oops. Dusclops. Shuckle. Eevee. Blitzel. Aracuda, I think actually this one. I think this is a need. 846, Gen 8, 846. Yeah! We found one. Ooh, and the Berserker, I think. 863. No, we got the shiny, I forgot. We got the shiny. Okay. So these should all be good. I'm just getting a visual reminder of certain cards. Okay. So these are all done. Oh boy. This one's a little bit of a thicker stack. Slowly but surely we're chipping away. Slowly but surely. Decidueye? No, I have the shiny Decidueye. Indeedee, I don't Indeedee think we need that card. Or Indeedee, I don't think we need. I don't know. Akitsu, this is the artist. This is the artist that I am considering adding to the list. Tairu Akitsu. Oh, Sword and Shields? I don't think we... Okay, we did... This is our Sword and Shield pot, which isn't much. They don't have anything there. Rebel Clash would have been this one. Would have been Butterfree and Chandelure, which are like rarer cards, so I don't think they're going to be here. But yeah, this artist started in the Sword and Shield era. Swanna, which I don't... Did we see a Swanna? I feel like that art would have jumped at me if we did see a Swanna. Yeah, no Swanna. Okay. Champion's Path. Altaria and Victini. Okay. So I know we had the Victini. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. Dreadnought. It's just Dreadnought. Which I don't think I saw. Saw a Choodle. No Dreadnought though. Yeah. Did it? I thought we saw an Altaria somewhere. There it is. I was like, I know I saw an Altaria somewhere. Just want to sift through this real quick to see if maybe there is a non-reverse Altaria. Okay, there is not. Alrighty. And then the horsey. Thing is, this artist does have some very expensive cards, so I don't know that I would truly collect them, or just kind of have them as like a side project. I barely understand what you're talking about, but I'm vibing anyways. So for these cards, I mean for any card really, there's an illustrator on all of these cards, so I like collecting specific artists. Yeah. So, anytime I can... But see, look, is this the Morpeko that you had? I think this is the one that you had in your binder. But there's more of, like, Morpekos like that that are, like, with other mons. It's kind of interesting. See, here's another one. I think a Morpeko page could be fun. I'm not gonna collect it though. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. Gossifleur? I'm pretty sure we have a Gossifleur. Palm outline is fun because they're often in little groups. Yeah, I think that was one that... It wasn't one that, like, jumped out to me, but I believe I do remember, like, seeing the same thing. I think these are all, like... I don't know, would it be easier for me to just look up the set list and then see what Pokemon are in the set? See if I have that, if I need it? I don't know. I don't know. A lot of this stuff is the same stuff. Ooh, items. Eldegoss we have. Zarude? $8.93? Zarude, nice, we need. See, every now and then I'll remember. Do we have a Rotom? I remember seeing a lot of Rotom cards, but I don't know that I've pulled one aside yet. I did. Shiny, we got a shiny. Okay. Floatzel. I don't think we need the Floatzel. 4th gen. Okay. I'm just downloading the list mentally again, which one I need. Ooh, Volcanion. I don't think I need a Volcanion, but yeah, no need. There is also a Radiant Volcanion that we need to buy. Because that's a shiny mon. Did I need... No, I don't think I needed Dreadnought. I think I was a mention because of something else. Like the artist having it. Yeah, no, I don't need... Cramorant. No, I have the shiny. I remember now. Alrighty, that's Shining Fates. I have a bunch of cards of the line, but I haven't designed the page for them yet. Don't forget to share once you get it done. I cannot wait to see what you come up with. Shining Fates. Or is this Hidden Fates? Okay, no, this is Shining Fates. Okay. Boss's orders. Okay, no. This set really doesn't have much that's worth anything. Okay. Wait, what time is it? 7:40. Okay. I was like, hold up. Timber. I don't think I need a timber. A conch elder. That's what I need. I need conch elder. Also, I have a pit up page and I call it the pigeon page, and I put like leaves and paper item cards with it because it's like, yeah, I love that. That's so sick. I love that. That's amazing. What is this set called? Battle Styles. Do do bow bow bow. Oh, Yamper. Okay. I don't think there's anything here that we need. Okay. I have a corgi IRL. Love me a Yamper. Nice. Corgis are cute. Alright. We made it through a lot more than I thought we would. Actually, a lot that we got through. This is Chilling Rain's set. He's very opinionated. I love that. That's funny. Does he like to talk? Does he like to yap a lot? Oh, Gengar reverse foil would be like a buck, but I don't think I had a Gengar reverse. From what I remember seeing, I don't. Yeah. Okay. Even if it was a buck, though, that would have gone to friend pile, because he likes Gengars. Okay, Mareep, no. Diglett, no. Castform, no. Thwacky. I don't think I need the Thwacky. No, I need Reboot. Guardy, no. Urshifu, maybe, actually. 892? Urshifu? Yeah. I'm glad it's this form. I'm biased. I like that one more. Saucebuck, 586. Yeah, let's go. 586 Saucebuck. I think Weavile we're good on. I don't think we need Weavile. Nope. Greedent 820. I think we have a shiny Greedent, actually. We do. Okay, no. Thunderous? Thunderous is a maybe. Yeah, we need a Thunderous. Nice. In Volcarona, we have the pre-release Volcarona. Nice. We got a few just from that. Ooh, Heracross art. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. This is such a cool cast form. The crochet one. I love that. Oh. I'm gonna see. Does the artist have... Okay, it's a Weavile from Chilling Rain. Which actually, wasn't that... This one. Yeah. That is the artist. The crochet cards are really cute. Yeah, I spent like 35 bucks recently on 4. Yeah, there's a few crochet out there that are really expensive right now. It's kind of ridiculous, but it is what it is. I want to collect the non-reverse, so the normal card like this, but then also I want to collect the reverse holo. So I picked up the more expensive cards for that artist now, so that way I have the cards and they aren't like crazy expensive in the future, because they're already getting there on some of their art. But a lot of them are like less than a quarter. So I'm not too worried about the rest. It was just like those few that I was like, I need to buy these now. 766. Nope, we got you. Drizzle? No. Reboot. I need a reboot. Score Bunny? Seeing a Score Bunny in the other ones, then we should definitely see a reboot at some point. Here's a Yukamori cast form. These clay ones are the other artists that I'm collecting. These ones are also really cool. Ah, reboots. Let's go. I was thinking about the Doug Trio, but I was like, oh wait, no, we've got the Alolan one in the binder. We got the funny looking one with the golden locks. Gallade? I have Gallade, right? I'm pretty sure I have Gallade. 475. Yeah, we got a Gallade. Golurk. I think we need a Golurk. No, we don't. I lied. I'm a liar. Don't look at me. Alrighty. Boom. 750. No, I should probably head out. I should probably dip. I want to go through more, but I need to get ready for work. Unfortunately, I woke up late, so stream started late. And now I gotta go get ready for work. But thank you guys so much for chilling here with me. I appreciate you guys vibing out with the stream. It looks like we've got a few cards to add to our collection, which is really awesome. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. 10 more Pokemon. So we should be down to 130. 136. Wait, the math isn't mathing there. Did I forget to check mark some of these mons? Oh no, I did need 146. Never mind. I did need 146. So I went from 146 down to 136. Okay. That makes sense. Perfect. But alrighty. Tomorrow, let's see if I can show you guys. Tomorrow we'll go through that pile of stuff over there. We still have huge stacks to go through. There's 2 stacks that you can't even see that are back over here. So we got 2 huge stacks over there. These 2 huge stacks of Twilight Masquerade. A 3rd stack of Twilight Masquerade that is actually in a box put away. So we've got quite a lot of stuff still to go through, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Just a bunch of chill vibes here. Yeah. Hope you guys have a great one. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We'll see if I actually wake up on time. Wait a minute. What are these hollows again? Silver Tempest. Fusion Strike. Okay, I have to remember that Fusion Strike is up there for when we get to those sets. But okay, I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys a bunch. Have a great rest of your day or night. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Same time, same place. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. Bye, Pink. Bye, Mitchie. Bye, Dad. Bye, anybody else who's lurking. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Okay. See you later.